Tensions are escalating across the sensitive Taiwan Strait as China increases patrols following the death of its nationals. China's Coast Guard caused panic among Taiwanese by boarding a tourist boat. This is part of Beijing's plan to establish law enforcement activity around the Taiwan-controlled island of Kinmen. DD India's Mihir Mercury brings you more.
Tensions in the Taiwan Strait have been mounting with each passing day. During a recent flare-up between China and Taiwan, 6 Chinese Coast Guard officers boarded a Taiwanese tourist vessel carrying 11 crew members and 23 passengers on Monday. They checked its route plan, certificate and crew licenses before departing around half an hour later. On Tuesday, a Taiwan minister said the boarding of a Taiwanese tourist boat by China's Coast Guard triggered panic among Taiwanese people, and the minister expressed regret over the incident.
When Chinese boats crossed into our waters, we know that these boats are not illegal at all and they just entered by accident. We would just broadcast warnings and hope they leave immediately. So we think China boarding and inspecting our boat yesterday has harmed our people's feelings and triggered people's panic. It was also not in line with the interest of the people across the strait. In view of peace and goodwill between the two sides of the strait, we express regret over Chinese boarding and inspecting the boat.
The latest incident comes less than a week after a Chinese fishing boat was pursued by Taiwan's Coast Guard in the same area. The boat later capsized, killing 2. Following the deaths of its nationals, China has announced that its Coast Guard would begin regular patrols and set up law enforcement activity around the Taiwan-controlled islands of Kinmen. Increasing patrols raises concerns about Chinese and Taiwanese Coast Guard's boats' proximity, heightening the risk of miscalculation and conflict. Taiwan sees itself as sovereign, but China claims it, even threatening force despite US security assurances. Mihir Mercury, DD, India.